All right, welcome to this video. Today we are going to be replacing the door threshold. Interior door, we've transitioned from a tile bathroom to a wood hallway. We've got a natural kind of wood transition here that looks like this. And that serves to transition the tile to the wood. And we're going to be replacing it with one that actually matches the hardwood. So we're not dealing with three different colors, but just two different colors, the tile and the color of the wood, if that makes sense. So we are going to be taking this unit apart. And this is a DIY channel, DIY style, saving you dollars, right? In a way that doesn't cut corners or lessen the quality of things. So what I did in this particular project is measure the exact width of the threshold using the old one. I have my cut line here, and safety first, of course. If you have a miter saw, that works better, but I happen to be working out of the home and I don't have my miter saw with me, so a little jigsaw to carefully cut the new piece of wood that we're going to be putting down, and any imperfections will be sanding that down as well. So if there's any jagged edges or whatnot. All right, once we're happy with the width and the edges, this is the look of the new stuff we're putting down, by the way. You'll need to measure carefully kind of the jump or the change in plane. You can see in this situation we have a significant jump. It's almost like a half an inch or so. So you'll want to look and buy the appropriate threshold, of course, transition piece for your situation. But this one works really well. We're not going to use the metal piece that came with it to secure it. We're actually going to be putting this piece at an angle, and that works really well at an angle to cover up safely, right? Because you don't want it to be a tripping point for anybody. So there shouldn't be a gap or a significant edge. And we're going to be gluing this down because you can see there's a little bounce toward the middle. The edges are fine, or the ends are fine, but as you come toward the middle, it definitely needs to be glued down. Now we're doing this in a second bathroom as well. We've got the old threshold, again, this kind of natural wood, which is fine, but we just want to deal with two colors instead of three different colors. Here's the old one that was positioned as the transition before. So we're going to basically do the same thing. We're going to take the new piece of wood that we want to put down, make sure that it will work at an angle if we don't need the actual metal piece. Obviously, having that metal piece and following those instructions as per the manufacturer is recommended. So always do that first. But in this case, I decided to get rid of the metal piece that accompanied it, and we are going to tilt it, like I said, at an angle, and that will be the perfect transition, and we will glue it down. I did need to wrestle a little bit on the door jamb itself. There was a little piece that was kind of preventing it from angling in the way on one side. There's a better look. There's a little corner right there that needed to be kind of filed down a little bit. So that is how I did it. Once I filed that down, this transition piece worked really well. Here it is from the tile view, the top. You can see there's no gap. It's a very nice transition, I think. And then here's back to the first bathroom that we were kind of working on. And we're going to take some glue, some heavy duty glue, and I will put links down below for the stuff that I recommend. You don't want to be using Elmer's or anything. I mean, maybe that's fine. I can't say if it would work or not. I haven't tried it, but I get the sense that something cheap isn't what you want to go with here. You could potentially have some 100% silicone if you have that lying around the house, but definitely kind of a heavier duty glue or adhesive should be applied here. And like I said, I'll try to find some links, some stuff that I recommend. There's probably lots of things that you could use, and if it happens to start getting jiggly on you and failing, then you could obviously pry it up and reapply, clean it up and reapply. But we're going to try to do this right the first time and get this down without messing anything up or having to redo it, at least for many years to come. So we're going to apply liberally the glue to the threshold piece. We want it to adhere to the top tile as well as the bottom wood. And if you have a rag as opposed to your fingers, that would be better. And then we're going to take just anything kind of heavy. I've got a couple of bricks from outside here that we're going to be putting on and letting that dry as per the manufacturer's instructions on the glue, right? So you want it to fully cure. You don't want to mess around with it. You don't want to, take it off or accidentally trip over it or anything like that. So that is how I did a simple job